Do 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 da 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 do 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 do. Hi everybody. Hello. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Let's Talk Turkey. I lost my spot in this book here. Alrighty. We'll come back to that in a minute. Hey Annie, welcome in. Happy Tuesday, Hakuna Matata. Tonight I don't have a Lion King background, but tonight we are talking about the Lion King, the classic animated Disney's animated classic. Is celebrated its 30th anniversary this year, um, this month specifically, and lots of things going on for the Lion King in Walt Disney World. And I'm not really, hi Jacob, welcome in. Feel free to ask your question and I'll get to it in a minute. But I have one article I'm going to read. Talks about one opportunity for people who may want to um, experience anew um, The Lion King in the theaters. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get some water. And I'm back there. My throat was a little catchy. Asante-san, no squash banana. Hey, Russ, welcome in. Had a fun time walking around the Epcot resorts a little bit with Russ yesterday. Exploring the Yacht and Beach Club, the boardwalk on the stream, those two on the stream, and then um, I went and we visited briefly um, the Swan and Dolphin resorts, and then early to mid afternoon, we left because it was hot and we both needed to go, but we had a good time visiting there. Noah, welcome in. Welcome in. Just Noah. Happy Tuesday. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata to everyone. Lily's Life, hello. Um, so here's this article. I will go ahead and get, that's right, Resta Swolfen. um, so I want to read this article to start the celebration here. This is an article from WDW News Today. There's Simba. WDW News Today. Suri, welcome in. Surfer Girl, welcome in. So the title of this article is The Lion King Returning to Theaters for 30th Anniversary. And this article is dated June 9th, 2024, which was Sunday, 2 days ago. And here's the article. This is covers the announcement that I wanted to share. Um, for those who might be interested, as well as some of the background of the Lion King and just some general facts tonight this stream is to commemorate and acknowledge and celebrate the 30th anniversary of Disney's The Lion King. So here we go. Walt Disney Animation Studios' The Lion King returns to theaters next month in honor of the film's 30th anniversary. Is it next month? It might be in July. Okay, so okay, I'll keep reading. The Lion King will return to theaters beginning on July the 12th of 2024. Fans can also celebrate the 30th anniversary with limited time menu items at Disney's Animal Kingdom, special Pandora jewelry, and 30th anniversary merchandise. The film was first released on June 15th of 1994. So June 15th is coming up this weekend. That's coming up in just a few days. So it was directed by Roger Allers and Rob Minkoff from a screenplay by Irene Mecchi, Jonathan Roberts, and Linda Wolvertine. Songs were written by Elton John and Tim Rice, and the score was composed by Hans Zimmer. Loosely inspired by Shakespeare's Hamlet, the film follows the young lion Simba, voiced by Jonathan Taylor Thomas and Matthew Broderick, um, as he deals with the death of his father, Mufasa, um, played by James Earl Jones, and his uncle Scar, voiced by Jeremy Irons, takes over the kingdom. Simba is assisted by Meerkat Timon, Warthog Pumbaa, and fellow lion Nala. Other characters include the mandrill Rafiki, Hornbill Zazu, Simba's mother Sarabi, and the hyenas. Um, Cherie, here's what happened. I was I kind of there should only be one stream. I took one down and I thought I took both down. And then I'll look at that. But I had originally canceled the stream and then I talked myself back into doing it. So I'll double check it after while I've got the computer up. Jacob, that is a very, very good question. I will come back to that question in just a moment. That's something good to look into. I don't know if they talk about it in this article. They may. I don't see anything about the article. I know they just says limited menu items at Disney's Animal Kingdom, special Pandora jewelry, and 30th anniversary merchandise. So I've not seen any announcements about that, Jacob. I guess if Disney's going to be doing, um, the characters meeting greeting, I don't know if the characters from the Lion King, besides like Timon, I know Timon, um, is like a walking around character, so he may be meeting and greeting, Rafiki also. So they might be Jacob. So I just don't know for sure. Um, oh, I'm sorry. I will check on that. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Let me see something. I probably didn't uncheck the box that I was supposed to uncheck or check when I unscheduled it. Of course, now my phone wants to be sluggish. Let me see something. Let's go to my channel. my channel. Kuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Oh, there we go. There it is. Kuna Matata. I made an oopsie doo. I scheduled 2 streams. Oh my goodness gracious. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm just gonna pop this quick thing into that chat. Come to this stream. If you come here. Here instead. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. And let's see. Oh, yep, there I am. My pretty face, my pretty voice. Okay, so, all right, guys, sorry about that. I put a link to this the correct stream into the other chat, and I'll make sure to clear that when I off stream. Do do do, da ba ba da boom. Do 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 do. So let me get back to the article. It means where to go. It means no worries for the rest of your days. My phone is so slow. Kuna Matata. All right. By the way, here is a look at the poster for the. You can't see it. I'm so sorry. Um, let's see here. So other character. Okay, so how about the characters? Okay, continuing with the article. It was followed by direct-to-video sequels: The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride in 1998, The Lion King 1.5 in 2004, and there have been 2 spin-off TV shows: The Lion King Timon and Pumbaa from 1995 to 1999, and The Lion Guard from 2015 to 2019. In 2019, Disney released a remake, often referred as the live-action remake, although it was mostly photorealistic CGI, directed by Jon Favreau from a screenplay by Jeff Nathanson. The remake story is mostly the same as the originals, but the original was much better. That's not in the article. I added that. Okay. James Earl Jones returned to voice Mufasa. Oops. Alongside J.D. McCrary and Donald Glover as Simba, Shahadi Wright Joseph and Beyonce as Nala, Chiwetel Nice Guy as Scar, Seth Rogen as Pumbaa, Billy Eichner as Timon, Alfre Woodard as Sarabi, John Kani as Rafiki, and John Oliver as Zazu. A prequel to the 2009 remake called Mufasa, The Lion King, will be in theaters on December 20th of this year. The classic film inspired various theme park shows. First was the puppet show, The Legend of the Lion King at Magic Kingdom, followed by the ongoing Festival of the Lion King at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Disneyland Resort recently featured Tale of the Lion King as well. And they don't mention it in this article, but of course they did during the 50th anniversary in Animal Kingdom. They had the Kite Tales, and one of the themes of that show. There were 2 like versions of that show. So one version of that show was the Lion King, and the other theme was The Jungle Book, and that ran during the 50th. Um, just want to mention that was a show at the Walt Disney World. A musical opened in Minnesota in 1997 before moving to Broadway later that year. Performances continue to this day, making it Broadway's third longest running show. Yes. Mary, welcome in. It means no worries for the rest of your. So that's all I need from that article. You guys want to play a game? You ready to play a little game called, let's see here. What's the rest say? For Mufasa, they should just have James Earl Jones dress up in a lion costume like the Cowardly Lion. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, ay, ay. Hakuna Matata. Doing well, Mary. Welcome in, and hello to you and your sweet kitties. Adam, Blake, and Reba. All right, so how this is going to work, this is from this book, Disney's Who's Who. And they have characters in here I've read from here before, and they have little biographies and little thingies about the characters. And so I'm in the Lion King section, and I'm going to read a biography, one of the little descriptions or introductions to one of the characters, and I'm going to see if you can guess who I'm reading about from the Lion King. Okay, we're going to start with this guy. All right. Get ready, get your guessing ears on. All right. So he is a wise-cracking meerkat who leads the Hakuna Matata lifestyle of no worries, no responsibilities, and no cares. He realizes that having a lion on his side will keep him protected from other predators. So he and Pumbaa take Simba in and raise him. But of course, it's hard to have no worries. And when Nala shows up, Timon fears Simba will leave him and Pumbaa behind. When he realizes this fear is coming true, he sets out to help his friend and plays a role in saving the Pride Lands and restoring Simba to his throne. And that is absolutely correct, Russ and Cherie. It is Timon. Timon. Let's see who else I'm going to read about. All right, here's the next character. I'm going to move on to all right, guys. He is the evil brother of King Mufasa and second in line to the throne and wants to be king. He is a close companion of the hyenas who live in the elephant graveyard. They take his orders, and in return, he makes sure they have plenty of food. He is an out-and-out villain, witty, slimy, seductive, and willing to do anything to gain power, even if it means killing his brother in a wildebeest stampede. Scar convinces oh, sorry. He convinces Simba that he was responsible for his father's death and then gleefully takes over the throne. as bad guys are inclined to do, Scar lets the Pride land slip into desperate trouble. It is to a destroyed Pride Rock that Simba returns to do battle with his uncle. Although strong and convincing, he cannot overcome the sheer anger Simba feels at learning the truth about his father's death. The two battle, and he loses, falling to his death. Surrounded by idiots. So, did anyone actually guess his name? You probably all knew it. Oh, here we go. So, Surfer Girl and Russ got it right. It is Scar, and then Mary. Yes, it is. It is Scar. It is Scar. Oh, here we go. Here's his picture. Welcome in, Jonathan Chong. Akuna Matata. Happy Tuesday. All right, next, let's read another character. All right. All right. He is a hornbill, and he is Mufasa's major domo. He takes his job very seriously, and he's also a worrier. Much to his dismay, he is often put into position of being Simba's babysitter, a difficult task, since Simba wants nothing more than to run away from him. Zazu puts up with a lot of teasing from Simba. Oops. But still watches out for the rambunctious young lion. He lives life by the rules and he expects others to do the same. This frequently puts him at odds with Scar, who imprisons the bird once he takes over the Pride Lands. And we've got Russ, Annie, Cherie, Jonathan, Mary. It is Zazu. Awesome. All right, next we've got, let's see if I, let me see here. Ah, let's do this one. You can't have the Lion King without this character. He is a stern but kind leader, courageous yet cautious. He is feared by the hyenas and respected by everyone except for his brother, Scar. His jealous brother is a thorn in the king's side, but he still looks out for him, hoping that someday he will change. He is also a caring and nurturing father and adoring husband. He has high aspirations and high expectations for his son Simba, the heir to his throne. He hopes that his son will be a wise leader and teaches him the true meaning of bravery. Mufasa would do anything for his son, and he does ultimately losing his life in an attempt to rescue Simba. And that is absolutely correct. I see Annie, Russ, Cherie, Tina, Jonathan, Mary. It is Mufasa. Mufasa. Alrighty. Let's read a couple more. Couple more. Next, we have this character. He is a wise baboon and a shaman. He's somewhat mysterious and a little crazy. It is his job to present new lion cubs to the rest of the kingdom, and he never forgets a face. He helps Simba come to terms with who he is and embrace his place in the circle of life. And that is absolutely correct. It is Rafiki, Russ, Annie, Tina, Cherie. Got it right. Mary. Also, it is Rafiki. All right, let's see what else. Do a couple more. I know the two that I'm going to read. Who else? Oh, oh boy. He is a warthog with a bit. Oh, by the way, we're doing the next character. That was Rafiki. Okay. He is a warthog with a bit of a gas problem. He is the brains of his group, although he doesn't realize it, as Timon has a tendency to take credit for Pumbaa's bright ideas. Oh, yeah, okay. He has a big heart and would do anything for his friends, even share his grubs. When Simba is called into action to save the Pride Lands, he and Timon discover that they are warriors at heart, even if they are silly ones. And it is Pumbaa. Is Pumbaa. Is correct. And no, I said he was. Wait, what did I say? He is the brains of his group. He is the he is the brains of his group. Group. Glad you're here, Annie. Great to have you pop in. Hope you're doing all right. You're doing all right. All right. I think I'm going to do one more, and then it's going to be story time. What did he say? All right. Here we go. Let's see if we can guess this one. As heir to King Mufasa's throne, he has been taught to respect all creatures, great and small. They are all part of the circle of life. He is curious about the world around him and eager to explore. He is mischievous and generally acts fearless unless placed in actual danger. He is also rather arrogant, thinking himself above Mufasa's majordomo Zazu, since he will one day be the bird's king. When his uncle Scar initiates a wildebeest stampede that kills Mufasa, he blames the cub for his father's death and convinces him to run away. Cast out as an exile, he must fend for himself, and with the help of Timon and Pumbaa, he chooses a lifestyle of Hakuna Matata. No responsibilities, no cares. Simba is desperate to forget his past, but when his old friend Nala appears, pleading with him to save the Pride Lands from Scar, he springs into action to take his place in the circle of life as the Lion King. Um, it is Simba. It is Simba. And that is our fun little round of Guess Who Lion King edition. Thank you everyone for joining in, Annie. I hope that you feel better. Hope this stream is helping you feel better. So now, let me get a drink of water. All right. So now we come to the last thing I really wanted to do tonight. And I haven't read a story on the channel for quite a while. This is probably going to be the first time um, this calendar year that I have read a story. Of course, I have my show Once Upon a Turkey Leg that I is currently on pause since the holidays, really, since Christmas and the New Year. Um, and I'm looking to bring it back, in a couple of months when I'm ready. But tonight, because it is a special anniversary, it's the 30th anniversary of The Lion King. I am going to read the favorite classic story of Disney's The Lion King. So I'm going to give this a go. My throat's a little wonky. But here we go. Sit back, sit tight, grab a snack, and this is The Lion King. Everything existed in delicate balance within the circle of life. In the Pride Lands, the great King Mufasa stood on Pride Rock, celebrating the birth of his son. Days passed, and Simba grew into a mischievous little lion cub. One day his father took him to the top of Pride Rock and explained to him the circle of life. Mufasa told his son that one day Simba would rule every place the light touched, but he could never go where the darkness touched, including the elephant graveyard. Simba went to visit his uncle Scar and told him he would one day rule over the whole kingdom. But Scar wanted to be king. He made Simba curious about the elephant graveyard in the Darklands and tricked Simba into wanting to go there. The next day, Simba went to his friend Nala and told her about his secret plan to visit the elephant graveyard. But they couldn't go on their adventure with Zazu, Mufasa's advisor, and Simba's babysitter following them. As they ventured into the savannah, Simba thought of a plan to get rid of Zazu. I forgot to show this picture. Simba and Scar. Simba and Nala managed to escape from Zazu and ran into the elephant graveyard. At first, the graveyard was a great adventure, but it quickly became a nightmare, Hyenas chased after them, yipping and biting. Nala and Simba ran in fear from one danger to the next. But just as all seemed lost, Mufasa let out a great roar and came to their rescue. And there's Simba and Nala in the graveyard. While Nala returned to the pride with Zazu, what? Sorry. While Nala returned to the pride with Zazu, Mufasa called Simba to his side. Mufasa told Simba that he was disappointed Simba had not listened to him. Mufasa also told Simba that he was scared to lose him and that he would always bravely fight to protect him. Mufasa instructed his son to look to the sky to see the kings of old. Each star was a different king, Mufasa told him, and they could help Simba. Whenever you feel alone, just remember that those kings will always be there to guide you, and so will I. Little Simba admired his father, and he hoped one day he would be a great king like Mufasa. The next morning, Scar lured Simba into the gorge. Suddenly, there was a stampede of frightened wildebeests. Simba was in danger. Scar alerted Mufasa, who ran to rescue his son. Little Simba clung to a tree branch. Mufasa yelled, "Hold on, Simba!" Mufasa jumped into the stampede and grabbed Simba, bringing him to safety. As Mufasa tried to escape from the stampede himself, he called to his brother Scar to help him climb to safety. Scar cruelly let Mufasa fall into the stampede. Simba looked on in horror, and as the herd cleared, he went to his father's side and called to him, but Mufasa wouldn't answer. Simba looked to Scar for help. Scar lied, telling Simba that Mufasa's death was Simba's fault. Run and never come back, Scar said. Hurt and confused, Simba ran away. Without Mufasa or Simba, Scar and his hyenas took over Pride Rock. After abandoning his life on Pride Rock, Simba wandered, lost in the desert, until he finally collapsed. Simba awoke in a strange jungle. He looked up and saw a meerkat called Timon and a warthog named Pumbaa above him. Simba was afraid, but Pumbaa's kindness and Timon's laughter made him feel at home. As they roamed through the forest, they showed him Hakuna Matata, a life without worries. As he grew older, Simba learned to live just like Timon and Pumbaa, free from the worries of his past life. One day, as Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa led their Hakuna Matata lifestyle, danger approached. A great lioness stalked Pumbaa, ready to pounce. Pumbaa screeched and ran, but Simba came to his rescue. As Simba and the lioness fought, he realized she was his childhood friend, Nala. As they reunited and shared their lives, they remembered their feelings for each other and knew it was true love. And you feel the love tonight, the peace the evening brings, the world for once. And I forgot the words. Ah, da, 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 da. Nala told Simba of the darkness that had come upon the Pride Lands with the loss of Mufasa and Simba. Simba turned away in shame, and his heavy heart would not let him tell Nala the truth. Nala kept pleading for him to come back, but Simba ran away. Timon and Pumbaa looked on in worry. They thought they were losing a friend. Simba was lost again. Rafiki, a wise baboon, came to him and asked him who he was. Simba no longer knew. Rafiki guided him to look upon the sky where he saw his father's image. Look inside yourself. You are more than what you have become. You must take your place in the circle of life. Simba knew that to honor his father, he had to be the great king he was meant to be. He would return to his home in the Pride Lands. Then Simba, Nala, Timon, and Pumbaa went back to the Pride Lands to overthrow Scar. Exactly, Russ. At Pride Rock, Simba confronted Scar. Scar sent his hyenas to attack Simba, and a great battle began. The lions of the Pride, along with Timon, Pumbaa, Rafiki, and even Zazu, fought with all they had. As hyenas and lions clashed, the battle seemed endless. Simba and Scar battled on top of Pride Rock. Simba lunged in rage as memories of his father passed through his mind, and soon he was close to victory. Simba told Scar to run and never come back, as Scar had told Simba to do so long before. Good had finally won. Finally, Simba stood as king of the Pride Lands and let out a mighty roar. Afterward, Simba and Nala found happiness together, and soon the animals celebrated the birth of a new cub as a new circle of life began. and that is The Lion King. And I hope you enjoyed that very much. I was so much fun reading. I forgot how much fun it is. I am going to bring back Once Upon a Turkey Leg to the channel. Um, when I'm ready, it'll be, late summer, early fall when I do it, but it is something I want to do. But anyway, I wanted to do that tonight. Oh, hi, Nathan. Welcome in. Hakuna Matata. And welcome to the stream. So that is got a few minutes. Let me bring back up this article really quickly. And let me go look. So Walt Disney World is releasing, let's see, what did I want to read? They're doing limited time menu items at Disney's Animal Kingdom. They're releasing special Pandora jewelry and 30th anniversary merchandise. I'm not going to take the time to read all three of those sections, but let me click on the limited time menu items at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and we'll take a little looky look at what these are. And this is a full list of items. And then the park will be celebrating from June 10th, which was yesterday, through September 9th of 2024 of this year. So the Lion King food and beverages. All right. The 8 Spoon Cafe on Discovery Island will have the Simba, a refreshing mango-flavored slushie combined with grenadine and topped with 2 gummy candies for some sweet grub. The culinary team, okay. Then, the culinary team at Isle of Java has put together a unique dessert paying homage to Timon's iconic hula from the film. Timon's luau is a layered dessert with vanilla chiffon, passion fruit curd, guava jam, vanilla chantilly cream, and edible tropical flower for the lei, and mint for the mini skirt. Okay, so this is, oh, very good. Oops. Um, what is it? Okay, these are those two items. The Simba and the Timon's thing. Oops. Timon's luau. Tiffin's restaurant has a Rafiki squash banana, a shake blended with squash bananas, baobab fruit, vanilla, cinnamon, and cardamom. Tiffin's also serves Remember Who You Are, the Lion King 30th anniversary dessert. A Kenyan coffee mousse filled with caramelized bananas, chai chantilly, banana caramel sauce, chocolate coffee crumble, chocolate decoration, and a sugar sun. Okay, let me do this. We'll turn it this way. I gotta close out all these darn ads. All right, here are these other two. I don't know if those are shown. There we go. Those are those two desserts. the those two. All right, Tamu Refreshments in Africa will be home to the Zazu ice cream sandwich. This refreshing bite sandwiches vanilla ice cream between two blue cake coated sugar cookies with a chocolate medallion on top. Harambe Market will have the You Follow Old Rafiki cheesecake, a passion fruit mango cheesecake with a coconut lime crust, vanilla bean chantilly, and chocolate medallion. So here are those two items. It's all sugar, Russ. It's all sugar. All sugar. Restaurantosaurus in Dinoland, USA has two items. The Shenzi Strawberry Lemonade is a refreshing sip inspired by one of the iconic members of the hyena trio in the film. It combines Minute Maid Premium Lemonade, Minute Maid Strawberry Smoothie, and blue curacao syrup, curacao, Curacao syrup, um, served with a souvenir glow cube. Very interesting. And then they have the Rightful Ruler cupcake is available both at Restaurantosaurus and Pizzafari. It draws inspiration from Scar himself. It's a red velvet cake with cookies and cream, cheesecake filling, and chocolate icing, topped with a chocolate medallion on chocolate rocks. Oh, curacao. Curacao, is it a hard C sound, Jonathan? Curacao. I don't know. Here's those items. However you pronounce it. Howdy, Don. The Hitchhiking Bones. Hello to you in ghost mode. Hitchhiking Bones will be live in just a few minutes. I'm going to finish up this article. It's almost done. I got two more items to talk about. Trilobites will be serving up a special item that it also is available through September 9th. The Zazu Dole Whip Lime and Coconut Float swirls Dole Whip Lime into Sprite with coconut and the blue curacao syrup, that stuff. It's then topped with a white chocolate medallion. And last but certainly not least, at various outdoor food carts throughout the park, you'll be able to get your paws on the sugar Simba Paw cookie. All right, so there is the Simba cookie there, as you can see, and then the other, that drink there, and they're all sugary items. Nothing on here there's nothing like savory or no, like nothing not sweet. Some of us are watching our sugar intake. But anyway, I wanted to read through that article really quickly. Some fun things coming to the Animal Kingdom for. They look fun. They look fun. And oh, Jillian, hello. welcome in, and I'm getting ready. I need to go ahead and sign off. Everyone go over and say Hakuna Matata to the Hitchhiking Bones. In just a few minutes, they will be going live for Hitchhiker Chat. Dawn and Will, maybe Jillian, for Hitchhiker Chat, and I think tonight they're covering at least for part of the stream. I think they're going to be talking about their recent visit to Disney and over the last few weeks. They were out in Disney, had a blast with the whole Bone hitchhiker, you know, the whole crew there. So go and say, tell them Dean said Hakuna Matata and gobble gobble, or you can pick one or the other. But thank you so much for watching tonight. Next week, I'm going to be covering halfway to Christmas. We're going to be talking about some Christmassy things. I might actually break out a Christmas story. We'll do maybe a Christmas fun game. I might try to sing some Christmas songs. I will try to dig out a appropriate background for Christmas. But we're in June. 6 months from now would be December, so we will be in less than 6 months. We'll be starting to get in the Christmas the mood and season. But I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream talking about all things The Lion King. It was a lot of fun. I will definitely need to keep my eye out for other anniversaries, maybe as they come along. Um, Finally, really quickly, next week's stream about Christmas will be likely my last one for a couple of months while I'm recovering from my thyroid surgery, which is still currently scheduled for June 21st, next week on Friday. Um, so I appreciate your thoughts and prayers as I continue towards that big event, and praying that I um, can get some of the pre-op stuff out of the way that I need to, and then that the surgery goes well. So yeah, so come back and join me next Tuesday. Let's talk turkey on the 18th. Um, and and we'll talk about Christmas next week, and we'll have a great time. We'll have a great time. Jillian says, Dean, no. Oh, wow. Well, hopefully, I'm praying for the best, obviously, but yes, I will do just fine. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you, everyone, for the prayers. And yes. So, with that, guys, I'm going to sign off tonight. Have a gobbletastic night, and I will see you next time. So, Hakuna Matata.